SA is once again gripped by shock, anger, and disbelief after a secretly recorded audio tape surfaced overnight, a recording that, if authenticated, could shake the foundations of the justice system and reopen one of the country's most painful political murder cases, the killing of Sindiso Magaqa. The chilling audio, now spreading like wildfire across social media platforms and encrypted messaging groups, is alleged to capture Sindiso Mchunu in a private conversation with a person identified only as witness, a crucial witness in the long-running Magaqa murder investigation. What has stunned listeners is not just who is allegedly speaking but what is being said. According to those who have heard the full recording, the voice believed to be Mchunu speaks in a calm, controlled, almost instructional tone, carefully guiding the witness on how to present testimony. You don't need to explain everything. Answer only what they ask. And remember, certain names must never come up. The alleged speaker repeatedly emphasizes discipline, consistency, and silence. At one point, the voice reportedly warns, "If you change the story now, you will open doors that cannot be closed." For many South Africans, these words sound less like advice and more like damage control. Sindiso Magaqa's murder was never just another crime. It was a political execution, carried out in broad daylight, sending a warning across party lines. From the start, the investigation was plagued by delays, missing links, witnesses changing statements, sudden legal technicality. Over the years, families, activists, and civil society groups have repeatedly asked the same question. Who was being protected? This alleged tape has now poured. Witness E has long been described by insiders as a linchpin in the case, someone with direct knowledge of planning meetings, political tensions, the chain of command behind the killing. Yet the witness's testimony has been inconsistent, vague at times, and strangely cautious. Now, critics believe they know why. If this tape is real, then the witness wasn't confused, they were managed, said one legal analyst reacting to the leak. Senior advocates and former prosecutors say the alleged conduct described in the recording amounts to serious criminal interference. Coaching a witness undermines the entire justice system. It turns courts into theater and truth into a script, said a retired judge in an off-the-record interview. If proven authentic, the consequences could include obstruction of justice charges, collapse of previous testimony, reopening of closed evidence, possible arrest of senior figures. Political insiders claim the leak triggered emergency crisis meetings late into the night. Phones were switched off. Advisors summoned. Lawyers consulted. One source described the mood as controlled panic. Everyone knows this is dangerous. Another insider alleged that attempts were made to trace the source of the recording before it could reach mainstream media. But it was already too late. By morning, hashtags were trending nationwide. Hashtag Magaqa Truth. Hashtag Witness Coaching. Hashtag Leaked Tape. Hashtag Justice Delayed. Outside courthouses and on radio talk shows, ordinary South Africans voiced fury and exhaustion. At the time of writing, no official statement has confirmed or denied the authenticity of the recording. But for many citizens, the silence speaks volumes. The Magaqa case has always symbolized something bigger than one man's death. It represents a battle between truth and power, between justice and fear. Now, with this alleged tape circulating, South Africa finds itself staring at an uncomfortable possibility. Hashtag Magaqa Murder. Hashtag Sindiso Magaqa. Hashtag Witness E. Hashtag Leaked Audio. Hashtag Political Cover-Up. Hashtag Justice for Magaqa. Hashtag SA in Shock. Hashtag Truth versus Power. Hashtag Obstruction of Justice. Hashtag Breaking SA.